Today we'll be talking about how you can discover your passion or your interest as a young person that is starting out. Whether you want to start in tech, you want to start in creative industry, any industry, how you can discover your passion and interest. Because this is the background story, right? When I was in school, you know, I there are many times people has walked up to me and asked me, I don't know what to do. What do you think I should do? And the first question I would ask them is that, what would you like to do yourself? What do you think you love doing? Or what are the things you do effortlessly, even when nobody is paying you? So, by the way, my name is Rufus Oshosabi, and with me here I have
Peter, okay?
also known as
Profitable man. Profitable man.
Anyways, so today that's what we'll be talking about, and I would love that you stay with us till the end of this video. By the way, comment what you love doing in the comment section, and of course, maybe you will win something at the end of this video.
Okay, thank you so much. This topic is one of the most controversial topic amongst our youths. People don't know what they want to do. Maybe you are a tailor right now, you are learning tailoring, and then you are looking for something else to do. Maybe you want to be making money. So those are the questions people are asking. What can I do? What can I do? Like, I want to do something. As he said earlier, what do you love doing? What do you love doing? That particular thing that even if you wake you up right now at 2 a.m., you will still be doing it without any trouble, without any problem. So you must be able to give an answer to that first. Okay, let me even start from him. What do you love doing first? Like, what can you do effortlessly?
I can talk. I'm a talkative.
So,
I'm a talkative. Sincerely, when I was young, I talk a lot. I know I talk a lot. It might have reduced now, but what I know I can do effortlessly when you, ask me that. But now I don't talk nonsense. That's one thing about me. So that's interest. There was one of the things it made me, to go into was to read a lot of books. So I get to know a lot of things and then speak to people about the things I've read and I know. Do you understand?
Yes.
So I love to talk. Yeah, that's his passion. Because the funny thing, right? If you are young, as a young person, if you talk a lot, your parents will tell you, just keep quiet. And we have people now that what they used to make a lot of money is just talking.
Yeah, but there are two types of talking. We have coordinated and coordinated.
That one is sure.
There are some people, they know how to talk, but that talking is even putting them into more trouble.
Sure, that's true.
But there are some people, their talking is bringing them home.
So that is the kind of talk I do. Anyways, that's the kind of talk I do. So let me ask you a question. Anyways, let's say you meet someone who is not as exposed as a youth, an average youth in our day.
Yes.
Exposed, that I mean is, okay, probably the person has not even been to school. He has not been to higher institution. So, or a village. Let's use a village kind of boy. And then
I came from village. Maybe that's
so no. I'm not saying that. Let's say you meet that kind of person.
Yeah.
And you want to guide such a person in what to do. Where will you start from? Put it in mind that if you ask him to go on social media, he doesn't have the access.
Of course.
So where will you start from in advising that kind of person that, okay, this is how you can go about it?
One thing is that there is nobody on earth that does not have one thing or the other they love to do.
That's true.
Some people love cooking. It's a good thing. Some people love talking, like you. Some people love playing. Some people love painting their hair. Some people love decorating. So even if you don't go to school, there is that particular thing inside of you that you have interest, naturally that you have interest in. Some people have interest in running, just running. Some people have interest in climbing trees. And those are the things you will see around you, even in the village. Some people have interest in swimming, in catching fish. Some people have interest in that. So, first thing I'll do, without even bringing a higher institution in that, what do you love doing? Do you love family? So, if you now say that, okay, you love family, we'll now start from there. Okay, is there any school of family you can go to be exposed, to enhance your knowledge, to gain more experience? That is where I will start. So because in going to a place whereby they will teach you, it will help your mindset, number one. It will help you to have more more exposure to help you to advance well in whatsoever things you choose to do. So that is where I will start. Your interest, your passion will actually determine how far you will go in any particular profession you choose to do. We have many people that they are just going into a business or into a passion because they are making money there. Many people run into forest trading because money is there. The way they run in, they rush out. You understand? You don't just go there. If you don't have passion for trading, I tell you, you'll be frustrated along the way. And you'll be blaming God. It will just look as if God is not on your side when all those struggles come. But if you have passion for a thing, now someone like you that loves talking, or let me go back to my example for someone that loves to farm. Anytime you farm, maybe erosion or something happened to your plants, you will not be discouraged because you love doing this thing. You love doing it, you will not be discouraged. Rather, you will look for another way or another solution or a way to prevent that particular calamity that is happening to your farm. Because it's passion that will give you to even think of way out of any challenges that is coming your way in that particular profession you used to do. So what I will do is that you love this thing. Okay, what are the platforms? What are the platforms that can help you to have more knowledge to be a better fashion artist? Thank you.
Anyways, let me build on what you just said now. There was a book I read about start with what you have. It was written by Pastor Samade. Now, what I learned from the book, I think it was talking about the widow of Sarifat and how that she was blessed by the running of oil and all those things.
Yeah.
One thing that is very important is starting with whatever you have. One of the things that is common in our days now is that we want to in a haste reach where we are not up to yet. You know that I don't have this capacity, but that is what you want to start having. Let's say you want to become a doctor, but you are still in the village. First of all, start by going to school. After you go to school, you can even go and work for you to be able to afford furthering your education. Or let's say, like the agriculture you said now. One thing I've discovered is that every passion and interest is global.
Yeah.
Depending on the way we take it.
Of course.
Farming is global.
Yeah.
There is no passion, there is no interest that you have now that it cannot go. Do you know one of the reasons why I'm saying this? If you go and check the Guinness Book of Records page on social media, you will see things that people are doing to collect Guinness Book of Record and Guinness World Record rather. Yeah. And I'll be like, how does this even make any sense? But one thing is, if you don't limit yourself, if you don't limit your mind, you can actually go global with whatever you are doing. It all depends on whether you are going to start with what is around you yet. I heard a story of a boy in one village in an African country. They don't have water and there was drought in their land.
Yes, I've read
so
that.
he built a windmill that helped him to pump water to his father's farm. I mean, just start with he built that with scrap. Yeah. So start with whatever you have at the moment. What you have is land. Start farming. What you have is phone. Start using that phone to do something. What you have is computer. Start using it to do something. What you have is skill and craft. Start using it to do something, and don't wait because my target is this. So because I can't meet my target now, I will keep chasing that target, and you leave your immediate environment. I think that's what
I discovered with what you say right now is that in this generation that we are, people don't want to climb a tree from the bottom. They want to climb the tree from the top. It's like maybe you see someone that is doing well and you want to be like that person. You don't have the resources, you don't have the material to be like that person, but you have some little things around you. Meanwhile, nobody will invest into your life if they have not seen the remnant or even the
They
little
are not
things you
seeing
can.
the
If they
potential.
cannot see the potential, you can't say you know how to drive and then you can't even do trying like this. Nobody will invest in you. You can't say, okay, maybe I'm a singer now. I have the gift of voice. You're not saying that I'm waiting for Lawrence Sawyer to come and pick me one day, or maybe I'm messaging you to come and pick me one day. Meanwhile, in your local fellowship here, you don't join the choir people. You don't join the choir unit. Even in your house, you have not been using your voice to sing, and you are telling me you are gifted with voice. So you don't need to wait for a big platform before you start demonstrating or manifesting that particular gift that is inside of you. You can start small. You see, everybody that grows big starts small. You understand? Start small. If you want to last long, you need to start small, and we have to be maximizing every opportunity and everything we have. You don't need to buy maybe an expensive gadget before you can start to do anything. It's when you are doing things with that little things you have, that is when other bigger things will even come to you.
So I think another question I want to raise is, when is the best time to start? Whether you are starting with what you have or you are starting anywhere, but when is the best time to start? I'm saying this because one of the issues we have in Nigeria today is that while you are schooling, you most times don't have the luxury of time to do any other thing. In fact, the stress of school, the struggle just sometimes affects you, that you might not be able to think straight, and of course you might not even have the enabling environment to do a lot of things. But today I think the narrative is changing little by little. People who knows that, okay, my lot is not in this academic.
I know from the day I entered school that I'm not going to use my certificate to eat. What will feed me, because my mouth is very big and wide. I know what will feed me is not my certificate. So I know from
your certificate can feed you big now.
My mouth is too wide. It cannot feed me.
So I mean, most people now wait until they are done before they start doing whatever they love. So which means most times all the years that they've used in school, it's not as if it's wasted, but they are practically post their life, what we can call their life, to go and do what is just like
waiting to come back to the real world. So they used to call it real world, like campus.
Campus is not a real world. So
maybe the one you are now is not real.
We pass the real world and then we go to the fake world. So at what point do you think is the best time to start? Before you enter the fake world, while you are in the fake world, or when you enter the real world? You understand what I mean?
Yes. You see, one of my principles is that I've read little books, very little books, and then I've listened to very little great people in life. But one of my non-negotiable principles is that there is no best time and there is no bad time. And another thing is that, in my own mindset, there is nothing like unreal world to me. There's not, what is what. This reality is reality. Whether I'm in school or not in school, I believe everything is correct, is moving. So, and I know what I want to do. Another thing that will help you to get a better answer is when you know your purpose.
Okay.
Is it not Miles Morales that would say that Kinikon would be if you don't know your purpose, something like that, abuse is inevitable.
Okay.
Like if you don't know what you want to do in life, abuse is inevitable.
Like abuse of purpose.
Yes, abuse of purpose. If you know that I want to be a mechanic, and you even go to school, you see, while in school, you will start repairing bicycles. From that, your school. You want to be a mechanic, don't wait till you finish before you start practicalizing. We see in our university nowadays that we have many practicals, department and units, and we can't even see any of their works. We have elect, and then our sockets like in classes, they are not working. Our fans are not working, and we have a department for elect.
They used to say that they are not being trained to do all of those things. They are being trained, for the brain work aspects of those things. They plan the whole building, they do all of those things, but they don't do all of those menial jobs. They are menial jobs.
They are menial job. And somebody that cannot do menial job now wants to do big job. I think we are really fooling ourselves. So you may not really have an answer if you don't know what you want to become. Discover your purpose. When you now discover your purpose, you know the best time to start whatsoever thing you choose to do. I tell you. Thank you.
So, anyways, discover your purpose. That is very, very important. Discover what you want to do. You know, I think school is limiting, sincerely. School is good. No, school is not a scam. Let's establish that. School is good because, I mean, practically it gives you exposures that you might not be able to get anywhere else. But there are ways that conventional schools limit us. They don't allow us to explore. I mean, I don't think in our institution we have situations where students go on excursion different time, except the students decide to do so. Like probably just few courses that go on their excursion based on their course. So or field work you get. So even in humanities, you don't. I mean, so you just see us sitting down writing in class, no excursion. So we just sit down, read, write exam, write all of those things. So I think if those things can change, it will give room for exploring. So I hope you have learned something in this short video. I hope you have, you already know how you are going to start your journey in whatever you want to do. And of course, if you have any question, you can put it in the comment section and you can be sure we'll be waiting there for you to answer your question.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for listening.
All right. See you in the next episode.